Good morning to everybody. This morning, I have convened this press conference that to let the people know for what purpose that I, along with my team, accompanied by Chief Engineer, National Highway, 2 SCs, and respective engineers, visited this 5 district. We started from Kohima on 11th November to tour. The tour was to review and assess the national highway and in 5 districts, that is Pek, Kipre, Samatur, Tensang, and Mogochung. And we have touched Meluri district also. So including Meluri, it becomes 6 district. Concluded only yesterday. We reached Dimapur only yesterday. We have covered approximately with the length of 750 kilometers we have traveled. Some may be wondering why Deputy Chief Minister in charge of planning and transformation and national highway has to visit all the 5 districts at one go. It may be a shock to some people, but it was planned last month that we have convened a meeting with all the DCs, respective DC who are which district are touched by national highway, and along with this land revenue department we have discussed. Why? When the contractor failed to comply with the contract agreement, it is the mistake of contractor. So the Department of National Highway, PWD, or NHIDCL, they straight away issue notice and terminate the contract and blacklist. There is no way to deal with the contractor. If they cannot comply, notice is issued and they are terminated. But when there is land problem, land acquisition problem, the implementing agency like NHIDCL or National Highway PWD could not handle. It's very difficult to handle because under Article 371A, the land at each resource belongs to the people. Government has no control over it. So that the project are stalled and we cannot move forward and department become helpless. So at the most, NHIDCL or NHPWD has no option but only to foreclose. Foreclose means no action can be taken on the contractor. It is because of failure on the part of this landowner. That is why one reason is that we need to have consultation with respective DCs and respective village council, GBs, and tribal hosts. So this is one reason of our visit to all the villages and district headquarters. That people may misunderstand, but DC and ADCs can play a vital role in this land issue or compensation issue, because it is DC who will do the assessment of the damage compensation or land compensation. So now the state government decided, the cabinet decided that in Nagaland also landowner can claim land compensation. decision was taken and notification was issued on 28 November 2023. So now, whoever national highway has to pass through and sanction to be accorded, all the landowner are entitled to claim for land compensation plus damage compensation. That is why we have to coordinate with tribal Ho, village council, and DC, respective DC. And we are really grateful to all the DCs that they are very enthusiastic for the new road coming to their district, like Pet, Kipere, Samator, Tensang, and Mokokchung. The other reason is that the other reason of our visit is that to sensitize all the stakeholders, and they should cooperate, to convince them to cooperate with the state government in respect of land acquisition for construction of national highway. The other reason was that we want to inspect the road repair works under the STMC and IRQP. So there are two schemes to repair the road. So there are some portions of road which in this National Highway 702A that defect liability periods are there. So wherever defects are there, the main contractor who has executed that portion of the road has to repair all through for 5 years. So that defect liability portion, then the STMC portion, and then the IRQP. IRQP means the improvement riding quality program. STMC means short-term maintenance contract. See, these are funded by MRTH. So all these portions that we want to see how the work is carried on. So we have seen all the portions, and unfortunately we are not satisfied with the progress of the work under those two schemes. So we have instructed chief engineer and engineer to issue short notice. In 10 days' time, contractors should resume the work with quality. If they fail to do so, we have directed them to terminate the contract and blacklist the contractor. So that instruction we have given to respective engineer and chief engineer. See, last night I had to catch this evening meeting convened by donor minister. So we skipped one portion of the road, that is in Mokokchung district, that Marani to Longtho. We could not visit that portion. That is also the work is under progress under this STMC. We could not visit only that portion as per our tentative program, because I had to catch this donor minister meeting convened last evening. So mainly we followed the road, the proposed national highway to be constructed under MORTH, that is 702A, which start from Mokchong district, Lumami, then to Pek district, Akego, up to Akego. So in that portion, survey is yet to be completed for DPR. But it is very disheartening to see that some villages in Pek district, they started erecting the building which is not for human being. Small hut, the wall is made by timber, but no doors, no window. So after knowing the highway is passing through their villages, they have started constructing small hut on the road, on the drains. See, so seeing all this, it is very unpleasant. It disturbs our mind. If it happens everywhere, the project will be defeated before implementation. And because of the simple reason that the cost of the compensation, damage compensation or land compensation, should not be more than the cost of the project. So if our people continue like this, I am scared that this sanction may not be accorded by the ministry, seeing the attitude of the people. However, meeting all the DCs starting from Pek, district administration, they are very firm that those buildings which were constructed 10 years back, 15 years back, 20, 30 years back, these people will get compensation, damage compensation. But new creation, the newly established hut or structure, just for the sake of compensation, that no one will be allowed to get compensation. That is the stand of the DC. So DC is going to issue one notice within 30 days. If the owner can dismantle by themselves, is good. Failing of which, the administration along with police will demolish all the structure. That was the decision taken by this DC, respective DC. And after passing through this proposed National Highway 702A, some portions in Pek district, Maluri to Akego, now 702A, the work is ongoing. The work is taken up by NHIDCL. So we met these NHIDCL officials and the contractor that they have given assurance that the work will be completed within the stipulated period at March 31st, 2025. So seeing the work progress, we believe that they will be able to complete. So from Akego and beyond, that is 202, NH 202. So that we appreciate the people and the tribal leaders, village council, and the Gangboras cooperating with DC, and they are mentally prepared to allow the road construction going through their villages. All the village council and tribal hall, along with DC, we had conversation, interaction, and village council and tribal Ho had taken a decision that if any illegal structure comes up on the road, it will be their responsibility to dismantle, and they will not allow anyone to construct this their structure along the proposed road. So that is very encouraging, and we could visualize that once this road is sanctioned is accorded for this NH202, there will be no problem from landowner side. That is what we could foresee. The whole 702A, starting from Sechu Junction to Mobokchung to Maluri Town via Juneboto and Peg, has a total length of 221 kilometers. This highway is currently under alignment finalization stage for two laning and is undertaken by consultant group Geo Design, based out of Gujarat. The survey team is on the job now. As I have mentioned on the Twitter and Facebook, there are hundreds of houses that I have mentioned constructed just by the road in anticipation of this compensation, just by the road along National Highway 702. These illegal structures are from 159 kilometers to 173 kilometers. And also, the structures are visible from 176 kilometers to 206 kilometers under Peg district. That is very unfortunate, and we are disheartened to see all this structure. Therefore, I mentioned that this is highly unethical and can lead to delay or even failure to sanction the project. I have mentioned while discussing with DC and public leaders. And NH202, which start from Chuchu Impang in Mokochung district up to Akash Bridge, which is under Maluri, has a total length of 326.50 kilometers. However, 43.50 kilometers is under NHIDCL, which is now under execution. Therefore, NPWD NH covers from Chuchu Impang to Akego a total length of 283 kilometers. This 283 kilometers is divided into three packages, starting from Chuchu Impang. But from Chuchu Impang to Chare, the work is already under execution. So the technical DPR for all the three packages from Chare up to Akego is submitted to the ministry. But now resurvey has taken place because of land acquisition that we are entitled to have. So we have to incorporate in that DPR, that land compensation has to be assessed. For that, consultant group, CM Engineering is on the way. That they have almost reached Tensang town. They have completed the 70 kilometer, the survey team. In our meeting at Tensang Town, we have requested the consultant group, CM Engineering, that if they can divide the survey team into three, package 1, 2, 3, to go ahead with the alignment and survey works simultaneously, so that duration of survey can be shortened. So we requested them, and they agreed that they will divide the consultant group into three, so that all the three can move simultaneously to carry out even for package 2 and 3. Yesterday, Union Minister Donor and Communication was also very unhappy, flagging the defect of the state government in delaying the project, particularly road sector. 40 projects under NEC. They call it NLCPR, elsewhere NLCPR. Now we call it NISHIT and NEC. All the 40 projects are stalled. They could not move forward, and they could not issue completion report, utilization certificate for the last 10 years, 9 years, 12 years, and they have pointed out, which is very unfortunate for the state. When we cannot implement the project, what has been sanctioned, now to ask for a new sanction become a problem. And he was also very unhappy to see that record, and they have already flagged in their PowerPoint presentation. Why this has happened? It is because of, particularly road sector, it is all because of landowner problem. Delayed negotiation is going on, but they could not settle, so the project is stalled. So now we have decided that wherever land owners problem are there, demanding land compensation where there is no scope in the DPR, we decided to foreclose all the projects which are not in progress. So our team visiting all these villages and the district headquarters is that now the proposal for 202 National Highway 202 starting from Mokochung, Chuchu Impang, Chari, Tensang, Samator, and Kipere, Akego. The project cost is 3,119 crore. So we don't want to see that such huge project should not be a failure like other road that we are now facing problem. So we met all the village council, and then we met all the respective tribal hoho, DC, that if we want good road, because this is covering eastern Naga area, except Mokochung district. This National Highway 702A and 202 will cover mostly eastern Naga area. So we remain backward because road connectivity is not good. And wherever road connectivity is good, people grow in their economy. People lifestyle can be changed with good road. So we try to sensitize this and we try to make them understand. And then the people are so cooperative so far. Let's hope that in future also they will continue to cooperate with the department and the administration. The ongoing work from Chare to Chuchu Impang that we have traveled across, and that is intermediate land, not double land, undertaken by UNC, is in good progress. And the firm in question assured us that they can complete the work within the stipulated period, which is 18 June 2025 next year. And I hope they'll be able to complete. And on NH02 from Chuchu Impang, 156 kilometer to Im Sem Yong, 168 kilometer, two laning is under construction by MS JKM Infra Works. Further, 185 km to 220 km in Tuli is also under two laning construction by KKB Project Private Limited. Both the project we have seen, and they are in good progress. I hope and believe that they'll be able to complete within the stipulated period. In course of our discussion and interaction with the contractor, I have stressed upon the need to maintain quality of work and complete the project as per scheduled date for completion. In the course of 4 days tour, I am overwhelmed by the support of the public for the government, and I have solicited for this same support when the project is sanctioned and work commences, so that the appointed contractor in future do not active participation and support that the deputy commissioners of Kipire, Samator and Tensang are rendering to see successful implementation of the project. All the way we were hosted by a respective DC, and they have taken care of us. We did not allow contractor to serve us or to feed us, but all the DC, they have taken the trouble looking after us, and that is the good gesture that we have come across, that from all the district DC. After I returned to Dimapur yesterday in the afternoon, I had to attend the review meeting convened by Union Minister Donor at Nune Resort. And there, Donor, as I mentioned, Donor Minister along with Donor Secretary has flagged certain projects which are not making any progress due to land issue. Therefore, the state government is also recommending that for those projects which are being stalled due to land issue would be foreclosed, as there is no provision to pay for land compensation other than national highway projects. So that now I want to let the people know that all the national highway which will be sanctioned after 28 November 2023, they'll be getting land compensation and damage compensation. But my sincere appeal to the people, landowners in particular, is that they should accept whatever rate is finalized by the state government, approved by SLAA, State Land Acquisition Authority. They should not demand their own rate. Now we are entitled for land compensation. So individual or community should not claim land compensation at their own rate, but they should agree to whatever is approved by the SLA. We are contemplating to amend the Nagaland Land Acquisition Act, which may take months together, or it may take 70 years. That will take time. So for the time being, whatever rate is approved by SLA, that everyone should accept. That we have announced, and we have informed all the DC, and people are ready to accept whatever rate is approved by the government. I am bringing this to light because land compensation matter has been one major issue in failure and delay of many projects. And as I have stated earlier, one of the reasons of my tour, along with my officials, was to request the public not to hamper the National Highway project with land issue. You see, in Nagaland, we have constructed more than 1,000 roads, but we don't have a single sustainable road. Sustainable road can be provided only by National Highway. Other roads under NEC or CIF or any other schemes, they provide for construction of the road. But we don't get the fund for maintenance. And state government cannot maintain all these roads. We don't have the resource. That is the problem, to have sustainable road. But National Highway, once approved, it will be constructed by under MRTH. 100% fund will be provided by the Government of India. Then 5 years maintenance fund is made available to the contractor. That is called DLP, Defect Liability period. Within these 5 years, any defect comes up on the road, potholes or landslide or anything, respective contractor is responsible to repair the road. And after DLP period is over, still Government of India provide for maintenance and repair of the road. So to have good road, our only hope is National Highway. So we request that the public should cooperate, and public should be happy to part their land by accepting land compensation, so that in our state we'll have a sustainable road. And that is our dream. And the dream of this our Honorable Prime Minister 2047 also will be transformed into a reality. That is what Nagaland also we have already announced our vision 2030. But now we have to cope with this 2047. Lastly, I want to tell our people that if these two roads are true, then another road that from Sauba to Pangsha via Jonebodo, Samator, Tensang, Noklak, Pangsha, that is a border to Myanmar. This will cut across the whole Nagaland state map from the middle. And another road from Kohima to Abanko, that national highway, that 39, from Abangko to Noklak, cutting across this Mimi area, Kibire district, and then Mon, then from Mon to Sonari. So eastern parts, the entire length of Nagaland map will be covered if that road is true. That is called Eastern Highway. But DPR preparation DPR preparation that the government of India has agreed, but we are yet to take off. And another road, the dream of Nagaland government, that Foothill Road. If we start from Tizit, Duli, Newland, Dimapur, then Peren district, Kelma, which will link up to Maibang, that 4-lane road from Guwahati to NC Hill. Then this side from Tizit to Arunachal Trang Road, 4-lane road. Then Nagaland will not have a communication problem. We will be well connected if all these dreams are translated into a reality. So with this news, I want to let the people know that road, to provide good road, we should cooperate with National Highway Department and implementing agency, be it NHIDCL or border road. I think we should focus on National Highway so that the people by and large will be benefited. As of now, if you want to carry any material, building material or commodities from Dimapur to Kibire, the vehicle hire charge is 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, depends on the capacity of the vehicle. But tomorrow, if this proposed national highway are true, then the higher charge of vehicle will come down to 25,000, 30,000. And you take from Kohima to Kibire, see, it will take you about 7-8 hours, or for some vehicle, maybe even 9 hours. But once this highway, both the highways are true, 702A and 202, then it will take you hardly 4 hours to 4.5 hours. So this is the expectation of the government, our vision, and we also expect that people will cooperate and we will see the light of the day. Thank you. If you have any question, you can.
The 40 projects under NEC being foregone, taken away. So is there any proposal being put up to the Union Minister? Any new proposals besides the national highway projects that you have mentioned just now?
No, Donor Minister, we did not discuss about National Highway.
Okay.
We have discussed about the pending project under NEC, Donor Ministry. Because there are two schemes. One is directly under NEC, which are below 5 crore, and above 5 crore, it goes to Donor Ministry. So 40 projects are pending with this under NEC and Donor Ministry. So on that count, our Donor Ministry has highlighted us that state should either foreclose and ask for the new sanction, return the money, the sanction can be de-sanctioned by after foreclosing, and return back the money to donor and send a new proposal. Then they will accord the sanction. So that is what he has mentioned in the meeting.
So, what are the compensation or damage rates for the land which comes under national highway, if it exists?
Yeah, no, that the rate now we cannot announce, because once it is sanctioned, now the consultant group will incorporate the approximate tentative cost of the land compensation. or tentative cost of the structure damage. But the real assessment will be carried out by administration under the chairmanship of DC. So the assessment committee will be constituted by DC. The assessment committee will assess as per schedule of rate, Nagaland schedule of rate 2021. So building, if it is CGI roofing, the rate is different. If it is RCC building, the rate is already there as per 2021 the schedule of rate. So if it is thatch house, the rate is already there. So as per the existing structure, assessment committee will assess and they'll put up to the government for approval. So rate cannot be fixed now, but it will depend on the assessment committee report. That is why we requested the public, you should accept whatever is assessed by the government as per state schedule of rate.
So one more question, it's not within the topic, but taking this opportunity, I wanted to ask you, the state government has already submitted its comment to on FNTA. So when can we expect the tripartite talk, and did the government, central government responded back on over the comment?
That part I have no comments so far. Cabinet has already recommended. So Chief Minister, myself, and Home Minister, we are planning to go on 18 to meet the Home Minister. So after our discussion only, we'll be able to tell you what is possible, what is not possible. So I have no further comment on that.
Sir, regarding the new Chumukidima road, the NH29, the road construction that is going on right now, sir. The engineers there are saying that the road might be completed by November 20, sir. However, it's done in a very quick pace right now, sir. Have you reviewed or inspected that road as well, sir? Any updates on that?
Do you mean that
NH29
29A?
Yes, sir.
29A.
Yes.
No, there was problem in 10 kilometer out of 17 kilometer Chumukdima portion. But 10 kilometer that problem, according to DC, now they have resolved. So there should not be problem. So if the contractor starts within 2 years time, they will be able to complete. If there is no obstruction from landowner side. Otherwise, that is package 5. Package 5. Package 4, 3, 2, and 1, it's ongoing. Now in good progress. So we hope that within 2 years' time, this NH29A will be through from Manipur, Maram to Chumukidima.
And what about NH36? The ongoing construction is going on. Are you satisfied with the work going on, or when it will be completed?
Which road?
Delegate.
Delegate to
Oh, no.
Golaghat.
Delegate to Golaghat, that is Chagapan. Where Chagapan? Yeah, that is only about 6 kilometer point something. So, I have directed Chief Engineer to inspect this road this morning. If the work is not in progress satisfactorily, that will issue notice that to terminate the contract. So he has been directed to inspect the road this morning, and he will submit the report. And if the contractor could not proceed according to the schedule, then we'll terminate the contract and invite a new contractor.
So, on the same route, this is the second contractor that has been implemented to carry out the road construction.
Yes.
However, what are the major hurdles according to you, if you have any opinions? Because
No, according to contractor, that hot mix plant has to be installed in village or in town area, but that people of that area do not allow. That was the excuse given by contractor. But I told them, contractor need not install that hot mix plant in the human populated area. It can be installed outside the town, and they can bring 20 kilometer, 20 kilometer. They can carry that bituminous bituminous mix hot mix plant. So that can be carried. So that excuse cannot be accepted. That is what I told them.
So sources has also informed that the contractor has requested for EOT extension of time. So will it be given to the contractor? However, given the fact the contract session has already been ended, if I'm not mistaken, the stipulated time.
No, EOT is not within the power of our chief engineer. EOT can be granted only by MOTH, Delhi. So they might have applied. They may grant, they may not grant. But here, we are going to issue notice. Whether EOT is given or not given, if they cannot resume the work within 10 days' time, then we'll terminate the contract. That is what we have decided.
So last time you had mentioned about in Dimapur, in particular, about the need to construct additional flyovers to ease the traffic congestion. So, in what portion of the road, in your opinion, would it be possible?
That we have not envisaged yet. It is only we are thinking. It is our vision. We need to have more flyover in Dimapur. But for Dimapur, I think after 4 or 5 months, this Assam portion will be completed. Dimapur bypass road. Once this bypass road is completed, no truck from Assam or Manipur will enter into Chumukdima and Dimapur. From Patkai Junction, it will go straight to Delhi to Delhi Gate, so that vehicle coming from Jorhat, Golaghat will also not come to Dimapur. Vehicle coming from Daboka also will go straight to Manipur, bypass Chumukdima and Dimapur. So, but inside the city, to avert this traffic congestion, we will plan out to construct this flyover, 2-3 flyover. That is in our vision. Okay?
Thank you.